When is the last time you thought about God's story? You know, many of us are distracted by things that are going on around us. Many of us have tons of other things to think about. But when is the last time you really thought through God's story? In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. He created everything perfect. But the first human beings rebelled against Him and sinned. But God promised that He would do something about that and bring people back to Himself. Sin separates us from God, and God knows that, so He sent His only Son to die on the cross for our sin. Sin was literally judged on the cross and crucified, so it will no longer separate us from God. Jesus was being tempted to not complete God's work. Satan was literally fighting against Him, tempting Him to not complete it. But He cried out, Jesus did, "It is finished." Hell, death, and sin thought that they had destroyed Jesus. But when Jesus was laid in the grave, 3 days later, He rose again from the dead. If you believe that message, by faith, you're called to church and you're invited to live in a new hope. That Jesus has overcome sin and brought human beings back to God. That's love. God loved us and gave His Son to rescue us. We praise Jesus as our King because He is the victorious one who came to rescue us and save us from the fall. So we go out on mission with passion, empowered by the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit gives the church power to witness and proclaim that Jesus has done something in the world, and that Jesus will once again return to restore the creation back to the way that it's supposed to be. Things aren't the way they're supposed to be, but one day Jesus will return to fully restore things back to the way that they were. Maybe this is the first time you've heard this message. If it is, I want to encourage you to ask Jesus into your life. Ask Him to come and show you who He is and what He has done. If you believe that message, then you've been saved and brought into a new kingdom where God is your Father and you are now part of His family. I want to encourage you to be baptized. Be baptized. Proclaim what God has done to you and done for you. If you're a believer and you're not engaging in God's mission, I want to encourage you to begin to step out in faith and begin to share this story. Soak in this story and share it. I love you. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.